I'm the co-founder and chief technical officer for Civo, which is a small cloud hosting company based in the UK. I'm responsible for both the development teams and the platform teams, and we're building a new Kubernetes service. So we started off launching an infrastructure as a service product, aiming for better support than our competitors in the industry, with things like having live chat with actual developers that understand what you're going through. Unfortunately, it was really difficult to carve out a section of that market. So around the time we were doing this, we were looking for a hosting solution for our own website and API services, and we came across Kubernetes, which fit the bill perfectly. The only downside with it was that it was very slow to launch instances. So the key players in the market at the time were Amazon and Google, and their clusters were taking 15 to 20 minutes to launch from scratch, which felt like it took too long for some of the use cases we wanted to promote Kubernetes for. We then came across Rancher's K3S service, which is a very opinionated distribution that we've realized we could launch a cluster from nothing in about 2 minutes. So we wanted to build a solution based on K3s for our customers, which we've done under our Q100 product, which if you go to our website at civo.com, you can see has free credit at the moment while we're in beta. At the moment, we're launching instances on our current OpenStack platform. And then on top of that, we then connect and install K3S and manage the process just with regular ongoing connections. The problem with OpenStack is the upgrades can be really hairy. And by this, we mean that it's okay if you're moving between certain versions, but you will reach a point where the community advice is just duplicate your entire infrastructure, install a new version on there, and then migrate all of your workloads across, which for a small company can be prohibitively expensive. So we decided to build a new platform based entirely on Kubernetes as our orchestration layer. So we were looking for a reliable storage partner for running both our infrastructure as a service nodes and our K3S nodes. Now, one option we considered was using Rook because we already have Ceph in our existing OpenStack infrastructure. But recently, we've even migrated away from Ceph in OpenStack towards a SolidFire from NetApp platform. So we were considering a new storage provider for this new Kubernetes orchestrated hosting platform that we're building. And we chose this based on a number of criteria. The first one is that they must have reliable and resilient storage. Losing a volume is entirely unacceptable. If we have customers that are not yet running on a scalable platform sort of within their account, if they just have a single instance that hosts their website, their database server, and we lose their volume, we've suddenly lost all of their e-commerce orders. So reliability is very important. The next criteria was on performance. We always aim to have a very high performance platform. Now, we're not aiming to be number one in performance because if you aim to be number one, you have number one size costs. But we always want to be punching above our weight. This comes down to both the speed to create volumes and to launch templated volumes from pre-existing operating system images. Next criteria was for management. We want excellent visibility across the storage platform so that we know how it's performing, how full it is, things like this. And we need to have access to that through ideally some web-based interface, not technical staff running into the CLI. We need to have excellent recovery. If we lose a node, we can't lose the customer's data. So the platform needs to sort of self-heal with regards to outages and hardware failures. And upgrading between versions is super important for us. We can't get stuck in the same situation we're in at the moment where we become blocked from upgrading. The final point, and maybe this is most important, is the team behind the storage platform. So we view this very much as a partnership. So I initially spoke to Alex Sherkop, who is the CEO and co-founder of StorageOS at KubeCon last year. And he definitely impressed me with his level of knowledge on both Kubernetes and storage platforms. Then Alex and Paul Kobe came to our offices and again, super impressed our entire team with their technical knowledge and ability to deliver this platform to us. So the fact that at the executive level, they have this level of expertise definitely gave us confidence that they know what they're doing and they're the right fit for us. So the partnership with StorageOS gave us great comfort that they're going to be able to deliver this. They're working with us, and we're super glad that we chose them for our next generation platform.